Time has run out for state employees to get vaccinated or potentially lose their jobs. Today, we're getting a clearer picture of just how many workers complied and how many could be out of a job now. We've already heard from several school districts and healthcare systems. Portland Public Schools, along with Lake Oswego and Beaverton, all have vaccination rates above 90%. Meantime, the Portland Firefighters Association is raising concerns over the number of unvaccinated Portland Airport fire and rescue firefighters who are not able to work and the impact this could all have on response times. This comes as fire departments in Oregon face that vaccine mandate deadline on Monday as well. Fox 12's Sarah HURWITZ joins us live with the union's message and a response from the Port of Portland. Sarah?
Well, hey, Nora, the union, which represents both Portland Fire and Rescue and Portland Airport Fire and Rescue, says that this is a public safety issue, but the port does say that the absence of those 14 firefighters will not impact response times on the airfield, as well as safety to those traveling. The Port of Portland says out of its 41 firefighters, 14 are unvaccinated and unable to work. This is concerning to Portland Firefighters Association President Alan Ferschweiler.
What I've told people, quite frankly, is that they should know that the port is understaffing their fire department. And if they have a medical emergency, we really are asking for the general public, especially the doctors and the nurses. We hate to ask you to do this, but we want you to be proactive. If you see somebody in the terminal that's having an emergency or what you think it is, please don't wait, because it could be 10, 12 minutes for a city crew to come out and help people.
The union represents both Portland Fire and Rescue and Portland Airport Fire and Rescue. And he says normally the small department within the port would have about 10 working daily. But with 14 firefighters out, he says that brings it down to about 6 or 7.
They won't do the emergency medical response. They won't do if you have a car fire in the parking lot out at the port or a car wreck in front of the terminal. Now you're going to have to wait all this time for city engine crews and truck companies to come out and provide service.
He says all of the 14 port firefighters are unvaccinated because they were going through the process for an exemption, but he says they were denied, and he's hoping the port will change its decision. A statement from a port spokesperson today said Portland Airport Fire and Rescue's main charge is responding to incidents on the airfield. The airfield and the safety of traveling public will not be affected by 14 unvaccinated firefighters not being on duty. The airport will not lose service nor compromise response time to the PDX airfield. The City of Portland Fire has emergency response jurisdiction to the airport terminal, Cascade Station, and properties surrounding the airport. Airport Fire provides initial response to PDX and provides mutual aid to the surrounding areas of the airport. Having 14 firefighters who are unable to work until vaccinated does impact Port Fire's ability to offer mutual aid response to outside agencies, including fire, EMS, and water rescue responses. And now the union president says out of 700 firefighters within Portland Fire and Rescue, there are only about 5 to 10 who are in the process of getting vaccinated. He said the rest of that 700 are in compliance, have either been vaccinated or have an exemption. He did say one person's status is unclear. Reporting live tonight, Sarah HURWITZ, Fox 12 Oregon.
Hey, Sarah, thank you.